Hey guys, this is Tony, and today I'm going to be cooking a beer can chicken. First thing I'm doing is I'm just going to get my charcoal ready. And it's kind of like a product review on the side here. I'm using Kingsford. It's the best. And this is a mesquite, because I want to create some smoke. You see a little bits of mesquite on the wood. It'll create a lot of smoke here in a second. On the Char Griller brand Duo Grill. Half of it's gas, half of it's charcoal. It's a great grill, and one side can double up as an area for staging some items while you're getting stuff ready. And then what I'm going to really use this for is a side burner to light this charcoal in my chimney starter. So what I'll do is going to get this started. Turn the gas on. Cooperate with me. Here we go. Got this thing full of charcoal. Raise this up. Here we go. Now watch this. Watch this thing smoke up. This is the easiest way to light charcoal. You don't need any lighter fluid. It'll really start smoking here in a minute or two. See? It's not even a minute or two and it's already smoking good. While we're waiting for the charcoal to get ready, you're going to need the following ingredients for this beer can chicken. Use like a butter, but since I don't have butter, I can't believe it's not butter, which is a good substitute. Your spices, you can use anything you want, but I use Mrs. Dash. I'm using Fiesta Lime and Southwest Chipotle. I'll be mixing that with this in this bowl to rub all over the chicken. You're going to need a cup of water, a 12-ounce can of beer. Oh, and clean the damn beer can. You're going to be stuffing this in the cavity of the chicken, so you'll want to make sure it's clean. And of course, you want anywhere from a 3 to 5 pound chicken. No bigger than 5 pounds. You want it to fit on the grill. And of course you need your grill pan, because it's going to actually sit on top of this. I'm going to pour half the can in this and then a cup of water in this. Okay. A couple things. While this is cooking, I'm going to check it after a half hour. There should be some nice juices on this pan here. I'm going to take my basting brush and baste the chicken. Now I want this to cook about 350 degrees. And you can do this on a gas grill and it'll take about an hour, 15 hour, 20 minutes. But since I'm doing it on charcoal, it's going to take a little bit longer. The thing is, you want to take your meat thermometer towards the end. You want to make sure the meat at the thickest point is about 165 to 170 degrees for it to be safe to eat. Okay, now we got our fire going really good. We're ready to go ahead and start preparing this chicken a little bit further. I've already cleaned and patted the chicken dry. All I'm going to do now is prepare the rub for the chicken. So I'm going to take a bunch of this, I can't believe it's not butter. It's been coming to room temperature and that's what I want. What I'm going to do, I think that's a little bit, just a tad more. That in the bowl. I'll take my Fiesta Lime. That in the bowl. And then Southwest Chipotle. Put it in the bowl. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take with my fingers. I'm going to have some fun here. I'm going to mix all this together. Make like a really flavorful butter rub. And that, I can't believe it's not butter, it's the Mediterranean flavor, which I like. I use it for all kinds of stuff. And in fact, that's the only kind of butter stuff we have in the condo, so. Alright, this is ready. What I'm going to go ahead and do is rub down the chicken. Rub this all over, get it underneath the wings and everything. Oh yeah, look at that. This will provide a really nice flavor for the chicken. Plus it'll help crisp the skin up a little bit, which is really nice when you're doing the chicken. Turn it over to the other side. You want to get the inside of the cavity too to help make it easier to pull the beer can out when it's done cooking, and it helps flavor the inside of the chicken as well. And if you can, see if you can actually get underneath the skin and put it directly on the breast meat. If you can, it's no big deal. Looks like I'm not going to be able to because I don't want to. Oh, I stand corrected. Yeah, here we go. Right here. Without breaking the skin anywhere. Put that directly on the breast meat, because the chicken breast is the least amount of flavor, but it has the most potential, in my opinion. So, really get this chicken greased up. Okay. Making a nice mess on this towel, but that's okay. It's all in good fun. Now, prepare the cooking surface. What I have is a cup of water. Getting a good sizzle already because it's hot. Then what you want to do is take your beer. You want to pour half the can in that basin. Or what you think is half. And take a little sip. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take the can, set it directly in there, and go ahead and get the chicken ready to put on top. Be careful. This is kind of tricky. Set it on there. Oh, it's going to sit really nice for me. That's good. It's pretty well balanced. I get a good look at that. Then what we want to do, close up our grill. Okay, temperature of our grill is a little bit hotter than I expected, a little bit more charcoal than I intended to use, so we're getting a nice golden brown color on the chicken here. This grill's been at a steady 500 degrees since I kept this around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn the chicken around to ensure even heating. So carefully do that, it shouldn't be too difficult. It's proving to not be difficult. And then, I'd said about a half hour into this I was going to baste it, but you know what, I can baste it more than once if I really want to. So I'm going to go ahead and take what I got so far in here. Some of the little bit of the drippings, some beer, a little bit of water, getting a good sizzle. I'm going to go ahead and baste this chicken really good, really well. Okay, we're back. We're checking on the chicken. I got the meat thermometer in there. We are at 180 degrees. This chicken is done. So, we'll pull that out. I'm going to give it one last basting really quick. See the beer running out of the can. This is the result. This is beer can chicken. You can even get it shot inside the cavity. The smoke's coming out of the cavity. It is done. So that beer can has gotten really soft, so I know that's heated up through. And we're ready, so I'm going to go in there. I'm going to let this rest for about 10 minutes, and then so the juices can redistribute. Now I'm going to cut into it and enjoy it. So this is beer can chicken Inman style. Thanks for joining me.